Once upon a time, there was a young man named Jack who dreamed of becoming a professional athlete. Jack was not naturally gifted, but he had a strong passion for the sport and was determined to make his dream a reality. As a child, Jack had always loved sports, but he struggled to keep up with his peers. He wasn't very fast or coordinated, and he often felt discouraged when he couldn't perform as well as others. Despite this, Jack refused to give up. He loved the thrill of competition and the feeling of pushing his limits. He knew that he wanted to be an athlete, even if it would be a difficult journey. In middle school, Jack discovered his love for soccer. He joined the school team and worked hard to improve his skills. He would spend hours practicing his kicks, dribbling, and passing, both on the field and in his backyard. He would even watch videos of professional soccer players to learn from their techniques and strategies. Despite his hard work, Jack still struggled to keep up with his more talented teammates. He was often benched during games and felt frustrated by his lack of progress. However, he refused to let those setbacks define him. He kept pushing himself to get better, believing that his hard work would eventually pay off. In high school, Jack's dedication to soccer began to pay off. He was able to secure a spot on the varsity team and became a starter during his senior year. He was thrilled to finally be playing at a higher level, but he knew that he still had a long way to go if he wanted to achieve his ultimate goal of becoming a professional athlete. After graduation, Jack enrolled in a community college to continue playing soccer. He knew that he needed to keep developing his skills if he wanted to catch the attention of scouts and coaches. He spent every spare moment practicing and training, even during the off-season. He was determined to become the best athlete he could be. However, college soccer was more challenging than Jack had anticipated. The level of competition was much higher, and he struggled to keep up with his more talented teammates. He was often the last player to leave the field after practice, working on his technique and fitness. He would also spend hours studying game footage and analyzing his performance to identify areas for improvement. Despite his hard work, Jack's efforts did not immediately translate into success on the field. He didn't receive any scholarship offers or invitations to try out for professional teams. He began to feel discouraged and wondered if he was wasting his time pursuing a career in soccer. One day, Jack's coach pulled him aside after practice. "Jack, I've been watching you," the coach said. "You may not be the most talented player on the team, but you have something that the others don't have. You have heart. You work harder than anyone I've ever seen. You have a passion for this game that can't be taught." Those words meant everything to Jack. They reminded him that hard work and dedication were just as important as natural talent. He felt reinvigorated and more determined than ever to succeed. Jack continued to pour his heart and soul into soccer. He transferred to a university with a strong soccer program and joined the team as a walk-on player. He knew that the odds were against him, but he refused to give up. He would practice for hours every day, even on weekends and holidays. He would also work hard in the classroom, knowing that good grades were essential if he wanted to continue playing soccer. Despite the challenges, Jack's hard work and dedication began to pay off. He became a key player on the team and was eventually offered a scholarship. He caught the attention of scouts and coaches and eventually received an invitation to try out for a professional team. The tryouts were grueling, but Jack was prepared. He had spent years honing his skills and building his endurance. He gave it his all during every drill and scrimmage, pushing himself to the limit. When the tryouts were over, Jack didn't know what to expect. He had done his best, but he knew that there were many other talented players who were vying for the same spot on the team. A few days later, Jack received a call from the coach. "Jack, we were impressed by your performance during the tryouts," the coach said. "We'd like to offer you a spot on the team." Jack couldn't believe it. His dream had finally come true. He had worked hard for years, sacrificing his time and energy, and it had all paid off. He was now a professional athlete, playing the sport that he loved at the highest level. Over the years, Jack faced many challenges and setbacks as a professional athlete. He had to work even harder to stay in shape and keep up with the competition. He had to deal with injuries and recoveries. He had to navigate the politics of the sport and deal with the pressure of performing in front of thousands of fans. But no matter what challenges he faced, Jack always remained true to his values. He continued to work hard, even when the odds were against him. He remained humble and grateful, never forgetting the sacrifices that he had made to achieve his dream. And he always stayed true to his passion for the sport, never losing sight of the joy that it brought him. In the end, Jack's hard work and dedication paid off. He became a successful professional athlete, admired by many for his talent and determination. He proved that success is not just about talent, but also about hard work, perseverance, and determination. If you have a strong enough passion and are willing to put in the effort, anything is possible.